Hey guys, TrainerDC here, coming at you with another video. In my last video on this channel, I discussed Mega Delphox, Greninja, and Chestnut at length, and wanted to discuss with you guys today the DLC that was announced for Pokemon Legends ZA, Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension. So without further ado, let's get into this. So the last thing we got today for Pokemon in this new Direct is the announcement of Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension, which apparently is going to be the DLC for Pokemon Legends ZA, which I'm never really a fan of a game announcing DLC prior to the game even coming out. In this case, I will give them a pass on it because I am so excited to see what we're getting in this DLC with Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. Real quick, we have this announcement here for the DLC. It says expand your Lumiose City adventure and dive even deeper into the world of Pokemon Legends Z with this downloadable content. Mega Dimension includes new Holo X and new Holo Y apparel items that can be used right away in Pokemon Legends ZA, along with additional story content you can enjoy after completing Pokemon Legends ZA main story. Apparently the pre-orders for Mega Dimension are live now, and the DLC's additional story content is scheduled to release soon after the DLC goes on sale on October 16th. So it sounds like this is something we're going to be playing this year, which is kind of crazy. Again, I'm not a fan of games doing this typically because I feel like it's just content they're holding back from the original game and charging you more money for. I did see this is going to cost $30 for this DLC pack. I do wonder this as well because there was a leak recently that I saw pop up somewhere. I forgot where exactly I saw it. And basically they were saying that we are going to get 2 DLCs for Pokemon Legends ZA. This obviously would be the first of them if that is indeed true. But I'm curious, does that mean we're going to be charged another $30 on top of Mega Dimension and there's going to be another brand new type of DLC for this game? Or is Mega Dimension going to have a part 1 and part 2? As of right now, it looks like it's just this, but we'll have to wait and see. There is a teaser trailer that you can check out, which does reveal to us Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. There's a little bit more on this and a little bit more on this DLC in general. First off, I'll talk about the Megas themselves and then what the plot of this DLC is in its entirety. So Raichu has 2 Mega Evolutions. Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y can be encountered by meeting specific conditions in Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension. As you can see, Mega Raichu X, it looks like an X, and Mega Raichu Y looks like a Y, as we'll get to in a second. First off, with Mega Raichu X, I absolutely love this design. It looks absolutely sick. I think the fact that it is in the shape of an X might rub some people the wrong way, but I think it's a fun little neat detail here, and I actually do like that aspect of its design. It's interesting because it does turn yellow like Pikachu, and I feel like Mega Raichu Y kind of looks more like Pikachu than Raichu to me, but this one obviously is kind of an homage to Pikachu in the coloring of it, at least. We have a little blurb here saying it floats using electromagnetism and concentrates electricity into its fist. The repulsion from the electromagnetic force generated by its 2 tails allows it to float as it moves. Its ample subconscious fat can store up electric energy. Okay, that's kind of funny. Letting it maintain a high electrical output and heightening its defensive capabilities. Using electromagnetism to propel itself swiftly through the air, it can take down opponents several times its size with a single blow of its electrically charged fist. It bears a distinctive resemblance to regular Raichu. It does bear a resemblance to Raichu, which is something I said before. Outside of the coloring looking like Pikachu, I forgot to mention it's a pure electric type, which is interesting. It to me sounds more like an electric psychic type or maybe an electric flying type given the fact that it can float, but it's a pure electric type. Moving on, we have Mega Raichu Y, which again, this one looks a lot more like Pikachu, and the one thing I'm going to zoom in here, it has little horns. If you guys recall when Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee were coming out, there was a statement by, I don't remember who it was, maybe it was Junichi Masuda, it might have been someone else at the Pokemon Company, but they said that in the planning of Pokemon Red and Blue in the original games, or Red and Green I should say, they were planning an evolution for Raichu called Goruchu, and it was going to have fangs and horns, and this is pretty similar looking to what that design description sounds like. So I'm saying right now, Mega Raichu Y is Goruchu. We're getting it in 2025 in Legends ZA's DLC Mega Dimension. As for its design here, I really do like it a lot. I really like both of these designs, and I think it's very cool that they're doing a Mega Evolution X and Y again. Obviously, the only 2 prior to this have been Charizard and Mewtwo, so it's cool to see yet another Pokemon get 2 branched off Mega Evolution lines. I will say, it's another Gen 1 Pokemon getting 2 Mega Evolutions. It'd be neat if there's more Mega X, Mega Y Pokemon. I hope there are, and I hope it's Pokemon also outside of Gen 1, and it's not just, you know, all Gen 1 getting these 2 split line Mega Evolutions. I hope more Pokemon get it as well. Last thing I want to touch on with its design, you can't really see it that well in this picture here, but if we go to the trailer when it was first revealed to us, you can see very very clearly that, as I said before, Mega Raichu X is in the shape of an X, and Mega Raichu Y, when its tail is down, is very much so in the shape of a Y. Again, really neat. As for its description here, it says it strikes swiftly and bathes foes in electric power. Mega Raichu's Y's greatest strength is its ability to unleash its power instantaneously, so it excels in short, decisive battles. Probably more of a speedy attacking Pokemon, whereas X is more of a defensive, bulky Pokemon. The amount of electricity it can generate in the electric sacs on its cheeks has been powered up. The energy generated in these cheek pouches is amplified as it courses in a zigzag pattern between its tail and the spiky horn-like fur on its head, letting it unleash powerful electric-type moves. All this electric energy gives it a wild and combative temperament, causing it to eschew tactical maneuvers in favor of a straightforward approach to battling. It bears a distinctive resemblance to Pikachu, as I said before. Oddly enough, though, it bears resemblance to Pikachu, but the coloring of it is more akin to Raichu, whereas Mega Raichu X bears a resemblance to Raichu, but its coloring is more in line with Pikachu. The ears are Raichu ears, the body looks like Raichu, but then with Mega Raichu Y, its ears look like Pikachu, the body looks like Pikachu, but the coloring looks like Raichu. Again, rather interesting. The other thing in this DLC that I want to touch on is, of course, Hoopa is involved. As we can see in the trailer, Hoopa's going to use its rings to basically take us to another dimension, seemingly, as it says on the site that spatial distortions suddenly appear in Lumiose City. Distortions in space have appeared without warning in Lumiose City. They seem to connect to a mysterious space hyperspace Lumiose. It looks like your story with Team MZ isn't over yet. So it sounds like we're gonna go to basically an alternate dimension version of Lumiose City, and that's where we're going to gain access to these new Mega Evolutions. As you can see, there's an image here of the portal in Lumiose City, and as I said before, Hoopa's going to be the culprit behind all of this. I think that that's a rather cool idea that they're doing here. We could see a totally different take on Lumiose City in this alternate dimension. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be the whole entire map of Lumiose that we're able to access. It will probably be a smaller area, but nevertheless, this is such a cool thing conceptually that they are doing here. The thing I'm curious about is two things from here, really. Number one, is Zeraora being safe for this DLC? As I said before, when all the Megas leaked a while back, Mega Zeraora was said to be coming initially, then it was said it was canceled and was being held back for a potential DLC along with 5 other Megas, and we would get 6 Megas in totality. This DLC that was leaked or being spoken about, it was said that the Megas would be Mega Zeraora, there would be a Mega from Gen 2, a Mega from Gen 5, and I forgot what the last one was, and then there were 2 slots that we didn't know about. Mega Raichu X and Y were not discussed at all, which is the second thing I wanted to lead into here. Does that mean that there's an entire pool of Mega Evolutions that we do not know about here? Like, how many Megas are we going to get in this first DLC here? And the rumors are we're getting a second DLC, so does that mean we're getting even more Megas in that? Mega Xerneas and Mega Evilto were 2 forms that I figured were a lock to happen in Pokemon Legends ZA, but they haven't been discussed at all yet. But neither were Raichu's Mega Evolutions, X and Y. They were not discussed at all in the leaks. This to me is super exciting because while I do like leaks and I do enjoy consuming them, I enjoy covering them, I enjoy talking about them, I enjoy speculating about it with friends, I'm not gonna lie, it was so exciting when I saw Mega Raichu appear on screen. I literally, as I said at the starting point of this video, started slamming my couch because I was like, I can't believe it. We're getting a Mega Raichu, not one of them, but 2 of them. This is insane. Maybe this reveals a Mega Charizard Z to us in Mega Dimension. Who knows? The possibilities are truly endless. I am just stoked to see where this goes. It seems like we won't have to wait too long to find out because this is seemingly releasing at some point this year. But again, it is rather exciting that there's actually an aspect of this game that we have no idea about, and that is Mega Dimension. I am curious to see where this goes, and then what's the second DLC if there is a second DLC? Where's that gonna go? How many new Megas are we gonna end up with? We know there's gonna be 26 in the base game. It was rumored to be 6 in the DLC. The rumors and leaks said nothing about this, and now there are rumors that there's a second DLC. This all to me is absolutely phenomenal. I cannot tell you how stoked I am to be just seeing this trailer and just seeing what was announced. I haven't truly felt this excited for a Pokemon announcement probably since the initial reveal of ZA. Like, I feel like Pokemon to me, Pokemon, if you guys don't know, is my favorite video game franchise of all time. It means a lot to me. And typically I do get excited for Pokemon. I get very excited. I have every single game that's ever released, like both versions. I have Red and Blue on the original Game Boy, both versions, all the way up to Scarlet and Violet on the Switch and everything in between. I love Pokemon, and I cannot tell you the joy and excitement that I felt from this trailer today, that's getting me re-excited for Pokemon Legends ZA, because the way they've handled the marketing, I have been very critical of it. I still don't really know what they were doing because they did nothing for so long, crammed some megas into like 4 weeks, 3 new megas, then just 2 days later after we got Mega Malamar gave us 5 new megas, which is insane. And it seems like we're going to get nothing from here until release, but I am so stoked to see not only what's in store for us in this game, I am so stoked to be seeing what is going to happen with this DLC Mega Dimension. It sounds awesome. The moment I saw Mega Dimension, I was like, is this a spin-off game? What is this? And then I saw, oh, it's a DLC for ZA and we're getting Mega Raichu X and Y. This is awesome. I'm curious to see how long it will be until we hear more about this DLC, because I doubt they're going to say anything prior to the game coming out, given that this is coming out at some point this year seemingly, because they said soon after release of ZA. I'm presuming it's going to come out in either November or December, so we will probably hear more about this by the beginning of November at the absolute latest, if not the end of October, maybe mid-November too. I imagine this is probably coming out around Thanksgiving time here in the US, that week before Thanksgiving that typically Pokemon games do come out on. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen here. And then the second DLC will probably, if that is indeed happening, it will probably come out in the first or second quarter of next year, and then Gen 10 in the fall. But this is an exciting time to be a Pokemon fan because they really caught us off guard here, and I am absolutely stoked. Anyways, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. What you guys think about Mega Chestnut, Mega Delphox, Mega Greninja? Were you surprised that they all got revealed to us today? Because I know I was. And on top of that, what is your take on Mega Dimension? Were you as surprised as me to be seeing they're announcing a DLC prior to this game even coming out? And were you absolutely stunned as I was to see we're getting not one Mega Raichu, but 2 of them in this DLC? And apparently we're going to a mysterious hyperspace Lumiose City. This is all absolutely wild, and I cannot wait to see more, so keep your eyes peeled on this channel. But for now, leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this from Trainer DC. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.